Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Liberty Lady Liz here. Thanks for 63 subscribers. Please get me to 1K subscribers. New videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today is just going to be like part 2 to the toddler room videos. I will be posting more videos, but this will be the last part of what I did yesterday. So today, instead of 12 questions about me, Liz, toddler room edition, it's going to be 8 questions about me, Liz, toddler room edition. So let's get started. Did toddlers get the timeout chair every day in the toddler room? Yes, every day a toddler or several toddlers would get the timeout chair in the toddler room because they weren't behaving or weren't listening to the toddler teachers. So they would have to sit on the timeout chair. But yeah, every day a toddler got the timeout chair. Yes. Did you ever fight with other toddlers in the toddler room? No, not really. I didn't. I think I might have had one minor fight, but other than that, I never really fought with anybody in the toddler room. And I think the fight was once over the balance beam or something, or blocks, something like that. But no, I never really had any fights except for one. I was a good toddler, so no. Did you ever get angry in the toddler room? Yes, I did. I got angry a lot. Not at my friends, but at the teacher, the main toddler teacher, because when we were doing like Baby Bumblebee especially, she'd be like, find your bee and trap it, and I cried because I couldn't keep up with the majority of the toddler class, so I just got angry because I knew I was behind and I wanted help, and she knew, the main toddler teacher knew, she's like, I need to go and help her, and she sat me in her lap and she helped me like catch my bumblebee like this, and I was struggling with my hands. I didn't know what to do, and then she guided me, and then she helped me do this, and once that happened, she started Baby Bumblebee. But yeah, I did get angry because at that time, when I first started daycare, I was just learning to walk, and then it was a little while before I started to talk. So getting angry was how I communicated with the teachers. I'm angry. I need help. But yeah, I got angry in the toddler room. Did you ever stay up during nap time in the toddler room? Yes, I did. I did it a lot because I've never liked sleep. I mean, I know I go to sleep at night because I know I have to, not because I'm tired, but because I know I have to, and it's a part of human life. Teenagers sleep, babies sleep, kids sleep, adults sleep, grandparents sleep, great-grandparents, if they're still alive. Everybody has to sleep. But yes, I would stay up in the toddler room during nap time. It was very rare that I took a nap in the toddler room. It was very rare. But if it happened, it happened. But yeah, they would always tell my parents, one of my parents when they came to pick me up, oh, she didn't take a nap, and they wouldn't be surprised. They would be surprised. It would be on a rare occasion, but they would be surprised if they said, oh, she took a nap. But no, I very rarely took naps. So yes, I stayed up at nap time in the toddler room. Did you ever cry when you got pushed in the toddler room? Oh, all the time. I would cry all the time when I got hit or pushed because it hurt. Well, pushing, I just didn't like it. It made me feel uncomfortable. Pushing doesn't hurt, but the hitting did. They hit me on the head or they hit me in the arm. Mainly on the top of my head was where the other toddlers hit me, and I was a toddler too. But I only did it once, and they kept doing it to me, and I got very angry, and the main toddler teacher came over and sang Baby Bumblebee to us, or sang Baby Bumblebee to them because I did something wrong. And as I said in yesterday's video, Baby Bumblebee was not only a way to engage us and like socializing with each other, it was also a way to like calm us down if we needed it, and she calmed me down with it because she knew I was angry and I couldn't control my emotions, and she tried to help me. I wanted to hit or push back, but she told me, if you do that, you're going in the timeout chair, and I didn't do it because she helped me calm down. And she sat me in her lap and she helped me calm down, and she knew what got me upset. But yeah, I cried when somebody hit or pushed me in the toddler room because it's not pleasant. But it's what toddlers do because they don't have the words to communicate. Some toddlers do use their words, but most toddlers, even if they can talk, they don't. Did you play on the balance beam with other toddlers? Yeah, I did. I would do it like a couple days a week, I think, and I mainly like to play by myself. But at that time, I didn't start being called Liz till I was 6 and I was in kindergarten. But the toddler teachers called me Elizabeth, and they're like, "Oh, Elizabeth, go play on the beam." But go play on the balance beam with your friends, and I did. We would like literally, no joke, we wouldn't walk on it. We'd sit on the foam one that's covered with blue and yellow leather, and we would sit on the beam and build blocks. So yeah, we did play on the beam. They told us to walk on it, but we just sat on it and played with blocks, and they didn't really even mind. They told us not to do it, but they didn't yell at us if we did it. So no. Yes, I played on the beam. Did you ever cry for your parents in the toddler room? Yes. And the only time I cried, I've always been brave my whole life. Even now as a teenager, I'm really brave when I go to the doctor, the dentist, whatever. But, like the pediatrician, I'm brave when I go to see her. But yeah, I cried for my parents when something scary was happening. Like, somebody was hurting me, like hitting or pushing me. Well, mostly hitting. Or we had a fire drill. I would cry during those moments for, like, I say parents. I always say parents, I was saying, like, I would cry for Daddy, and, like, he's always been a nurse in the operating room, even to this day he still is, and, I cried and I said, I want Daddy, and the main toddler teacher would pick me up, and she would, like, if it was outside during a fire drill, she would pick me up and she'd be like, it's okay, it's just a drill. And I cried because I got scared. Or when somebody hit me in the toddler room, she would pick me up and she would take me down the hall for a walk, and she'd be like, it's okay, she'd be like, you're okay, you just got hit, it's okay. And yeah, she was very, like, comforting. She placated me a lot, so yeah. But yeah, I did cry for my dad, and I did cry for one of my parents during those scary moments. But yeah, I cried for one of my parents in the toddler room. Did you ever scream in the toddler room? Yes, I did. And I screamed because somebody was hurting me. This was before I had words, and even once I started talking, I believed I learned how to talk when I was 2 years old, like a little bit around my second birthday or after my second birthday, but somewhere around 2. I either before, during, or after my second birthday, I believe I started talking, because I didn't learn how to walk till I was 18 months, and that's when I started daycare. I've been in school ever since I was a toddler, not an infant, but a toddler, and they, like, the toddler teachers knew, they're like, oh, she's just upset. And even when I started talking, the main toddler teacher would be like, use your words, it's okay. She'd be like, what are you angry about? And she knew when I screamed, she knew there was something wrong. Like, she knew that I was hurt, or that I wanted something, but she told me to use my words. And then once she asked me, like, after I started talking, she's like, what's wrong, Elizabeth? What's wrong? And I told her somebody hit me over the head with a block, and she says, that's not nice. We don't hit our friends over the head with a block, and she put my friend in the timeout chair. But yeah, I screamed in the toddler room when I had something bad happen to me, because I was scared. I didn't know how to handle it, and that's why the teacher came over and she's like, what's wrong?